It's the refined, facelifted, third generation Hyundai i30. This made in Europe model comes with a 1 litre turbo churning 120 horses and 200 on torque through a 7-speed dual clutch box to the front wheels. And this is it. I don't like 5-door hatches, but for some reason I find the looks of this car rather pleasing. So I think it's safe to say this is a better than average looking hatch. The stapler looking DRL lights, which are also your signal lights in front and at the back, are quite stylish, and they extend further back into the fender and flows with the car's contours. The front grille is new, and so are the front and rear bumpers. This definitely is one of the sleeker looking hatches out there. The i30 looks very decent. I see it making its way into the shortlist of a P-plate driver. This looks like the kind of car a couple who boomerangs their new BTO keys and annoying Dyson vacuum cleaner would buy. It comes with a 395-litre boot with knockdown seats, but at this point I must mention there's also a wagon version of this, which is going to be on sale soon. I've seen it, and in terms of practicality, that's just going to make a lot more sense. To, of course, transport all the unnecessary junk you just bought from IKEA. Don't expect much luxury in the back seats, but for a hot hatch, it is actually quite spacious. I see this being the next generation of silver cabs. Shots fired. Feels like I'm inside the Toyogo factory. Nah, actually it's not that bad. The inside does look good. Infotainment system is the latest, not the greatest, but it comes with all the features that you want. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, it's all there. I just think that the buttons at the side should have been integrated into the screen, so you get one nice big display. You get physical buttons controlling air conditioning, which are simple and nice, not insulting by being too big. You know how some cars just assume you're blind. And a 7-inch digital gauge cluster. Let's fire up. It's a 3-cylinder turbo engine. And when I think 3-cylinder turbo, the first car that actually comes to my mind is the Daihatsu Charade GTTI. For those of you who know, you know. Solid car. It shares the same platform as the i30N. So it's like the Lancer to the Lancer Evolution, or the Impreza to the WRX, or the Jolly Shandy to the Heineken. It's not underpowered, but I just wish there was a little bit more of it. There are 3 different driving modes: normal, eco and sport. And I'm on normal mode because on eco mode, the car doesn't move. And on sport mode, you will just end up getting disappointed. So, normal. It is comfortable and nice to drive. Steering is a little harder than usual, and the handling is pretty sharp. It's actually quite engaging and fun. Because of its handling, you can actually imagine and get traces of what it's like to drive the i30N. Until, of course, you floor the pedal. Another thing I must emphasize on is what's called the Hyundai Smart Sense. It's actually the full spectrum of all the latest safety features. And check this out. This car comes with forward collision avoidance assistance with pedestrian detection and bicycle detection, lane following assist, rear cross traffic avoidance, leading vehicle departure alert, which is my favorite, blind spot collision avoidance, smart cruise control, so it maintains the same distance from the car in front, park distance warning, which I don't really know what that is, driver attention warning, and lane keep assist. And I think that it's just amazing that with this i30 you get all the latest safety features and not just some of it. But some of these safety features can get bloody annoying, especially the lane keep assist. You will end up with a mini tug of war between you and the car and over the steering wheel, especially when you cross over lane markings without signalling, which you shouldn't do. So that's actually a bad example. I will end this here. Now, having said that, I must add that all the safety features I just mentioned are, yes, becoming more common with new cars, but on the i30, I find, are the easiest to control. So they can be intrusive, but they can also be turned off very easily. It comes with the start-stop feature, but how would I put this? Let's just say the car will make sure everyone who's sitting in it knows when the engine starts and stops. It's very sleek and responsive, but at the same time, it's humble, maintains a low profile. It's the kind of car that would come to a complete stop just to let the bus out of the bus bay. Put it this way, this is the perfect car to maybe transport contraband cigarettes from one point to another. You know what I mean? Though you'd probably want the wagon for that. It doesn't have aircon ventilated seats or a Bose sound system, but for some reason, you will not hold it against this car. It's really putting in the effort for you to like it. Like the colleague who's late but buys a round of Starbucks for everyone. And yes, at slightly over 100k, you will realize that it's not the cheapest hatch out there. But if you start to do a comparison of the features, especially the safety ones, you realize that it makes sense. So, hot hatch? Well, it's definitely a hatch, but hot, the i30N is a hot hatch. This is a warm hatch. Yeah, it will warm your hearts. Whew! I need an award for that. That's it from me, Jackie. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you guys on the next episode. That's it from me. Oh shit, that's too bad, right? There. But if you start to do a comparison with the features, especially the safety ones, you start to realize that I'm saying the word start too many times. What's the line? But for some reason, you will not hold it against this car. It's really putting in the effort. Effort. Come. Oh, sorry.